Hey all, welcome to Parker's Reefs. Today I'm here with Reef Revolution and we're going to tour the Fish Factory. Alright, if you watch my last video from Majestic Aquariums, you'll be interested to know that the Fish Factory is about a 150 metre drive down the road. So if you're going to go to one, you should absolutely go to the two and do a little mini local fish shop crawl yourself. So we'll come in, the first thing we see here is this beautiful display tank, and I've just popped on my filter so we get to see some of the colours a bit better. It's primarily an LPS tank and it's got some really cool pieces in there, particularly that big bubble and elegance coral. And down this way we see the second display tank, which has got a few more SPS pieces in it and just a different variety of corals. It's quite a nice little layout of tank, this one. It's got a central weir in it, and it's more of a frag sort of dimension in that it's probably, I think it's probably about 1.5 feet tall rather than your traditional tall. But the owners may be able to tell me otherwise. It could just be the dimensions of it make it look a bit shorter than it is. But it's a pretty cool layout store, and it's got this nice light frame made out of the connected aluminium frame running a couple of Magic blades. And you can see that central weir there, which allows the fish to swim all the way around it. But I should also point out here that it's right next door to a dive shop, which can be handy for some people. I'm not a diver myself, but if you are, then you know where to go. Now, let's have a quick look at some of the prices here, because the Fish Factory is known as being quite a good value store. You can see it's a no frills and no fuss. It's got a kind of a coral farm feel to it with the tub layout here, but it allows them to keep their overheads down and keep the prices better for you. And to be honest, it actually provides a pretty good browsing experience. You can see all the pieces there without having to sort of look through one another. You can see this pretty glassy surface of the water across the top of them and see them all in their element, soaking up the full sun from the top. So it presents the corals quite well. See the Lobos there. These are Australian prices, obviously. So we've got Lobos from $45 to $75 Australian. In this tub here, we've got Trackies from $25 to $40. So you can see the prices are very affordable, and a great range of cataphilias or elegance corals there as well. Some absolute monsters in there, some big pieces. So if you've got a big tank and you're looking to fill some spaces out, you know where to head. Now this tank here has got some recorder and some really cool morphs in it. A good variety of recorder. You can see the beautiful bright green one there, one orange, and this piece back here that I think is a Rhodactis, but I'm not really sure. It almost looks like a sand anemone. There's another one sort of like it over there. I'm pretty sure they're Rhodactis, and some ultra Rhodactis at that, but they're pretty cool. I'll just have a quick look at the prices. We've got the ultra there is $150 to $200, so I'm going to assuming what that is. Pretty good price for a showpiece coral, in my opinion. In this tank here, we've got some Scollies, some Acans. It looks like we've got some Favia. Nice little variety of colour there, some good pieces. And I found something else here. I was just having a bit more of a look at some of the Favias there. Then in here, we've got Gonies, Elvioporas, a beautiful bubble coral there. Let's see what else we see. Some more varieties of Goni colours and sizes. See some nice pinks, some reds, some greens, some blues. Good pieces there, and you can see the prices there quite affordable. Now we come over to the hammer tank, where we've got some very large hammers here. A nice variety of colour, but look at that beautiful reverse stem one there. That's a huge piece. We see some nice teals, some greens, some teal tipped, another nice reverse there with a greeny goldy stem with a purple top. And coming across into this tank, looks like we've got some chalice, and that's a beautiful piece there. A nice gold with some pink splashes through it. It looks like that could be a Wilsoni. A beautiful piece of Echinata, which we don't see that often anymore. Echinata was quite common there a little while ago, but I must admit it's been probably 6 months since I've seen a beautiful, nice blue and white piece of Echinata at a local fish shop. Coming across, we've got some more hammers and torches and some more chalice up the back there. A beautiful one with a blue splash through it. One there with some blue eyes on a gold background as well, which is pretty cool. We've got a range here of some beautiful gold stem torches and some other torches as well, but the gold stem are absolutely the popular item at the moment. And then coming across here, we've got more hammers. We can see some, we've got some wild zoas, a good variety of zoas there. Another nice hammer there. This one's got a little bit more extended polyps, I guess you'd call it, on it. Gives you a good opportunity to see the colours of the stem. You can see the light system here is fairly basic, so it's not going to be over-enhancing the colour of the corals. If you can see the colour that you like on the pieces here, you're going to be pretty impressed when you get these under your lights at home. And if we come in this tank, we've got a cool assortment of nems in this tank. There's a couple of different types in here, and ones you don't see often at aquariums. So it was cool being able to see them. I quite like the setup with the marine carpet in there too. Makes for easy removal of the nems without damaging them. So you can see we've got a couple of different BTAs, a Maloo and a Sea Bay. Come across here, we've got a pretty friendly looking clownfish there, who's just checking out those elegance pieces there, and a couple of frags. Looks like those frags could have been picked up from Reef stock, which was only a couple of weekends before I got to the Fish Factory here. So could be a few new pieces for the store there. And you see the price of the elegance of $40 each. That's very affordable for a really nice piece of coral. See the price there of the acans, some beautiful big acans in here. So you can absolutely see some of the size of the pieces in here are probably a bit larger than you see in a lot of other stores, which is very good news if you've got either a new tank or a big tank and you're looking to fill out some space. See a nice candy cane there. We've got some other gonies in here. A nice piece of, it looked like chalice up there as well. We've got some smaller pieces here. Looks like we've got some different morphs and Rhodactis, I think, or some other various frags. And then we've got a fungia tank with some more pieces of chalice. These chalice are just tempting me, but an awesome assortment of fungias here. They've been an absolute rise in popularity on fungias lately, but check out that chalice, the purple with the green eyes, was something you don't see very often. Come across here, we've got some more trackies, some zoas, looks like some button scollies, some normal scollies. What have we got there? Some more favias, some of the popular dragon soul favias. You can see the pricing there. Quite affordable button scollies at $45 to $60 each. What have we got here? Morphs, $7 a polyp, so you can add some colour to your tank quite easily. And then a tank here of large hermit crabs, although I don't think there's any large hermit crabs in there at the moment. I did want to show just one more tank up the end here, which is just a keto tub, absolutely chock-a-block full of keto. And I saw one customer getting a bag full of keto to take home. So always good if you're setting up a new algae reactor. See a little baby shark in there. Nice, I think that's a tomato clown. I just popped that filter off so we can see these fish a little bit better. Otherwise they get that yellow tinge to them. Although you got a yellow tang there, so you'd hope he gets a yellow tinge to him. He's got a nice, looks like a tiger blenny in with him. Little wrasse there. It's not a mystery, but he's got the same sort of eyes as a mystery. Pretty looking fish. Got a hawkfish there, a clown. We got a typical, I think that's a WA blenny perhaps. We got some brown clown trios. They were the clowns I couldn't identify before. I can't say I've heard of brown clowns before, but there you go. Quite a nice specimen of a lionfish here. I do love the way that when you approach them with the camera, how they flare up. This dude was cool. I'm pretty sure he's a scorpion or a rhino. Just full of attitude, which is always fun, particularly when you point the camera at them. We've got a large tank full here of black and white clowns. Come up here, we got a, looks like a little blenny taking a look at me. See if we can focus on him. Got another blenny there with a pair of clowns. Sorry for the fast camera work here. I'm trying to get through as quick as we can because I recognize this video has already been running for some time. But check out this Anthea. The patterns on him are just incredible. It's almost like a cut of the colour has been taken off his tail and then pasted onto the body, which is something pretty cool to see. I think it could be a Pictilis Anthea. You see, he's not a cheap option there at $250, which probably explains why I haven't seen him before. I'm too tight for fish that fancy. But at that point, there's probably, as we roll through the last fish, there's another little tiger blenny there, I'm pretty sure. I just want to say thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you've got any questions for myself or the guys at the Fish Factory, be sure to pop it in the comment section down below. And as always, if you want to see more videos like this and you just want to generally support my channel, I appreciate it. You can hit the subscribe button and tick that bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. I will just interrupt my exit voiceover to say that you can see the range of dry goods here. The Fish Factory is not just live goods. They do carry dry goods, including the all-important Reef Revolution range, which we just set up the account with the Fish Factory. So if you're chasing that, guys, you know where to go. Thanks for watching. Bye.